on and talk more and about relationships. We're gonna keep this going. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part. I hope you're enjoying the talks that we're having, how I'm going to help you in relationship. Now I'm going to come and start doing some different things that I think is going to really help you going forward. I want to talk more about this major issue that's going on that I'm having with our relationships, that not I'm having, what you're having with with relationship, what we go through in relationships. But here's the thing. I was talking to you about what I've gone through in my relationship by doing this book that I hope you all are interested in and getting, talking about my situation with Michael. Now, I'm doing this because I want to disturb the peace. I need to disturb the peace. I need to talk about why we are the way we are in relationships, why we do what we do when we're in a relationship, why they go the way they go. Now, the issue in my situation is the lie. Okay, and so I'm going to go back and forth, and I said this to you guys. We're going to go back and forth. We're going to talk about ways to help you, get you understanding, get you see what you can do to fix your relationship. We're going to go back and forth, and it matters because my goal is to help you find love, get love, keep love, and that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping people understand how to love one another, how to deal with people who lie, people who cheat. You need to understand just about relationships. So this is not a cut and dry. I'm gonna be around for a long time. As you see, I got many videos. You can go back and look at whatever I have on. So I really appreciate you following me and subscribing. I thank you and I appreciate that. Just continue to, check me out. Look at whatever you need help in. I have many videos on that, and I'm going to keep giving you more on that. And so stay apart. Now, I wanted to talk about types of people. And the reason why I'm talking about this talk is that I had previously talked about, in one of my previous videos, what was the reason I needed to lie about being with Michael, right? And I talked about I'm an individual just like everybody else is an individual. And what reason do I need to lie about being somebody with someone, just because of who they are? And the problem is that we get this all the time. And we get that as we're dealing with type of people. And here's why I'm talking about this. People are so concerned about what you do, right? It makes their life better to see your shit messed up. It makes their life better if everything around you is raggedy. It makes their life and make them feel better, And so when something comes about and something is told or a story is told, you come off as this person that is not of trust, okay? Really worthy. I would say that because they're trying to put you in a place of you're not trustworthy, someone to trust. So I wanted to talk about people, the way people are and how people are to you. And that's a main issue with just each other, not even just in relationship, just friendship. How we are to each other, who are you and what type of person are you when a person is experiencing something? And who are you to them? How are you to them? Because you change when you think that something's different. You change when you think they're in a situation. You're not the person that you claim to be because you become against them because you think that what they did was wrong or what you thought they did was wrong. If you were a friend or a person of character, then their experience that they are going through is something you may possibly go through. So why you're treating them as though they have done something to you, or what they're experiencing is harming you. Now, I'm saying that to say that because when I talked about the what was the reason I would have to lie about being with Michael, I got a comment on one of my other social medias about my talking about the story and why people felt that way. And the reason I feel people felt that way because of what he have now. Okay. When I met Michael, he wasn't a billionaire. Okay. Michael was making what a average man could be making. That he, it's more, there's more out there that could be making what he was making at the time he started the game of basketball. The contract you thought he had was not what he had in his beginning days. So the relationship had nothing to do with now. Or even if so let's even say my story was written 10 years ago, if it was written 20 years ago. I met him when I was in our 20s. You have to understand today, we're not 20 something. You got me? So what I did in my 20, and now that I'm telling the story now, or getting you two all to see who we are as a people and what we experience, what was the reason I needed to make a story up? So it has to do with the type of people you have around you and how they perceive you. And I made sure I didn't have those type of people around me because people change when you go through something. So, people who help you, who helps you during difficult times, what type of people help you when you're experiencing something? Are they understanding of your situation or they don't care? And so you don't have to care. The thing is, people who leave you anyway was never loyal in the first place. People who put you down don't really care. They don't care about you anyway. So I want people around me who's going to help me survive. Help me go through the ups and downs and the pain. And it's hard to find that. And I'm having this conversation because I think most of us experience a lack of loyalty. So what I'm going to do, in my next video, I want to talk about loyalty. Why loyalty matters. And I'm saying that because when I thought that when this situation happened, I would have never thought that somebody I believe cared about me at one time was never loyal. I mean, he doesn't have to be. He didn't have to be loyal to me, but he didn't have to be mean either. I think let me just come back and do a talk about loyalty. I think you'll get an understanding of what I'm trying to say, because when I was talking in the book about being a girlfriend, the things that happen, you would have never thought that someone would change up on you. And sometimes people are not who they seem to be. And that happens every day. It still happens today that you have people around you that you believe are your friends, and they're not necessarily your friends. They really give a jackass what goes on in your life, but you just have to know what you're dealing with. So let me do this. I'm going to come back. I just wanted to get, quickly talk to you about types of people and why you need to really just pay attention type of people around you, people who are there to help you, people who are not there to help you, people who leave your life, and people who are there to help you create and to grow and to be better. And it matters. Because in order for you to strive and be successful in meeting someone and someone loving you, you've got to understand the type of people. And that's just a piece of the type of people I'm going to talk about. Because I'm going to talk about many things about people. Because I'm trying to tell you about the characteristic of people. I'm going to tell you all kind of things. We're going to have a good talk. I thank you for being with me. So I'll be back. I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about loyalty. How about that? Let's do that. We'll be back. Thank you for being with Dr. Pamela Love, Dr. Pamela Smith, and we will be back. See you soon.